Welcome to another edition of Ask the Professor, brought to you by Trbo Test. This particular series is on the GRE exam, and the questions today presented were data analysis questions. I am Professor Konstantine Onapolous. I have 30 years of teaching experience at university, with the last 12 as the Associate Dean of the School of Business. The first question that's been brought to us is, in a certain class, the average or arithmetic mean score on a test is 85, and the standard deviation is 5. If a student scores 95, how many deviations is the student score from the mean? As with any question on the GRE, the first thing we want to do is look at the answer choices and realize that they have circles around the letters. If they have circles around the letters, that tells us that there is only one correct answer. If it had a square around the letters, that would tell us that there's 2 or more correct answers. So now, once we've determined that there's only one, we need to ascertain the data they're giving us and determine which of the one is correct. So the first piece of data we have is that the average score is 85. The next thing we know is that the standard deviation is 5, and the student in the question scored 95. So we'll solve. We simply take the 95 the student scored, subtract the 85, which is the average, which gives us obviously a difference of 10. Now we divide it by the deviation of 5, and it means that it moved 2 times, or 2 standard deviations, to get to the student score. The answer then would be B. The second question we have on data analysis is, in a group of 100 people, 70 have dogs and 40 have cats. If 20 people have both a dog and a cat, how many people have neither a dog nor a cat? Again, these are circle answers, so only one is correct. In ascertaining the data, we look that it tells us the sample group is 100. N of A equals 70 people have dogs. So we're using A for the dogs. B, 40 people have cats. And then we have A intersecting with B equals 20 people with both. All right. If we solve for this, we use the Venn diagram, which is the easiest process. You could do this in your head. However, for this purpose, I'll use the Venn diagram to show you how to do it. N that we used here equals a number of elements. In this case, we talk about there being 100 total people, there's 70 total dogs, 40 have cats, 20 people have both. All right, so N gives us that element. The U, or union, and the upside down U, or intersection, are our characters of the Venn diagram. So the formula, if you're going to do this with a formula, is written here. I personally don't think there's a reason to use this formula on this test. None of the questions are that complicated. However, if we plug in the data into the formula, we have 70, the number of people with dogs, plus 40, the number of people with cats, minus 20, the number of people with both. Obviously, 40 plus 70 gives us 110. We take away 20 and we end up with 90. So if we have a total of 100 people involved, we subtract N from this, which, as we've already determined, is 90. So 100 minus 90 equals 10. Therefore, our answer is A, 10. Thank you.